Okay, so I've got a very basic platformer here. You can see what it looks like. Okay, now let's show you what happens when I beat it. Flash gets to the Batmobile, doesn't really make sense, but there you go, congratulations. So instead of saying congratulations, I want to go to level 2. So how do I do that? Well, I have to add a new layout. So if you look at the right-hand side of your screen under Projects, make sure you're on the Projects tab. You might be under the Layers, so click on Projects if you're not. Right-click on Layouts, and you can say Add Layout. Now it's going to give you a couple options. You could add a new event sheet, or you don't have to add an event sheet. It's up to you. I would suggest just using the event sheet from your level 1, and then you don't have to set up all of your events and everything again. But it's really up to you, depending on how you have your game set up. So I'm going to say don't add event sheet. So layout 2, right now it says event sheet none. I'm going to choose event sheet 1. Okay, so that's this event sheet here. So that means that anything that I had on layout 1 will still work on layout 2. So for instance, if I have a platform, I bring the Flash in. Okay, I'm going to add a couple coins, and I'll just make this an easy level. I'll add a Batmobile here. Okay, so that's layout 2, and I can test layout 2. Now I didn't add my congratulations text or anything here, but essentially what I'm going to do is, in my event sheet, instead of saying on collision with the Batmobile, coin count equals 0, say congratulations, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to add a system action to go to next layout. Okay. Now this works great if you have layout 1, layout 2, layout 3, and so on. If you have some kind of story that branches off into different directions, like maybe, if you choose door 1, you go to level 2. If you choose door 2, you go to, different level. Then you can use this thing which says go to layout. Then you can name the exact layout you want. But because I want this to be somewhat generic, because I'm just using the same event sheet, I'm going to say go to next layout. Okay, so let's try that out. I'll show you layout 1. You know what, that one's hard to get. I'm just going to delete that. Okay, so now instead of saying congratulations, it'll bring me to the next layout. There I am. And here, if I click this, if I go into this, well, there is no next layout, so that action doesn't do anything. Okay, so on your final level, you'll probably want to have, some kind of victory screen saying, congratulations, you win, something like that. Okay. So that is essentially how you add multiple levels to a game. Pretty straightforward.